I think I could just become the Phantom of the Opera. I think I could live in this place, and I don't think anybody would know.
This place is absolutely ridiculous, and I guarantee you if I drove back now, I could live there and they wouldn't know. I kind of got locked in a bathroom, right? And it's nobody's fault. When I tell you this is the most high-tech facility I've ever been in, it's like something out of a sci-fi movie. You need key fobs to get indoors. There's sliding glass contraptions. There's more light switches on every single wall than I've ever seen in my entire life. They control speakers, mood lighting, you name it.
I'm whispering because I'm not supposed to be here.
So I'm in the bathroom, I'm changing so I can get in the car, drive back to Kennedy Airport, fly home, and the door won't open. And I don't understand what I've done. It's almost like somebody's locked it from the other side. So I started playing with this wall of buttons, and eventually I got out. By the time I got out, my car had left, everybody was gone. I'm walking down hallways, lights are clicking on, everything's, whatever. So the PLE was on from France, so I was just like, oh, it's on the TV, I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna watch it. So I watched that, realized that, oh, there's a gym here, state of the art. I'm stuck here, I'm trying to look for flights, but I go to the gym.
This is possibly one of the best gyms I've ever been in my entire life, just for gym nerds.
Before I know it, I'm there for like 8 hours, and I decide, man, nobody's here, nobody knows I'm here. I'm not gonna bother checking into a hotel, I'm gonna sleep here.
Oh, cool, my stuff is still here. All right. Well, this might be where I'm gonna sleep.
This place is gorgeous. There's a refrigerator, it's full of food, there's drinks, there's a coffee machine. The place is nicer than most apartments I've ever lived in. So I just stayed there. I had to be careful though, because certain doors I couldn't close behind me, otherwise I would not be able to get back in. So I was just like the Phantom of the Opera. I was just lurking the hallways, causing mischief, causing problems, and since Raw was here in Hartford, I figured I would just stay and drive up here once I got out. Got out, came here, showed up late, and the rest is history.